Kinda, right? I was being silent, though, for a really good reason. The Denver Silent Film Festival kicks off next week at the C Film Center, and we just have to break the silence, guys, to learn more about it. Here to do that with us, Keith Garcia from Denver Film. Keith, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you so much.
Did you like that fun intro? I was trying to be silent, talk with my hands and my eyes. So I've never been to this film festival. Kind of tell me what it's all about, because I'm so curious. We're having so much fun with it already.
Well, Denver Silent Film Festival is just a celebration of a really bygone era of filmmaking, like the late 1800s to the 1930s, when they were just making movies, but they just hadn't figured out how to add sound and record voices. So they did their storytelling the best way they could, which was with emotion, with everything else, and then just adding live music to it in the theater.
And like you said, bygone era, that is like the best way to describe it, because if you were to tell the kids today the silent film, they'd look at you like, what is going on? This doesn't seem right. So kind of define what silent film is. Is it all silent, just the actors are silent? Can there be music?
So the way that it was back then was they had to record these movies with no audio whatsoever, not even a soundtrack.
Wow.
But when they play them in the theater, obviously it'd be awkward to just do it with nothing. And there's intertitles in between, so you can see dialogue written out, but they would always have a live pianist or some other band or something doing music to accompany the film and sort of bring out the emotion and sort of give the audience something to kind of like really get into the film and not be distracted by the fact that there wasn't any sound.
Let's talk about the lineup for the film festival. What can we expect to see?
A lot of great classics that have been newly restored will be on screen, including The Black Pirate, a fantastic Douglas Fairbanks swashbuckling adventure. That one will be accompanied by the world-renowned Mont Alto Orchestra, which is based here in Colorado, and a whole host of other fantastic films with live scores in the theater, including other great folks like Name Backwards, Persens, Hank Troy, Tania Nelson, and the Dollhouse Thieves, all local musicians who've lent their time to create really fantastic scores for these films.
A blast from the past. So this is going to take us back, maybe make like a whole day out of it, get dressed up, vintage clothing from the past to go see them. What film are you most looking forward to?
There's about 4 that I'm really excited for. There's The Dumb Girl of Portici, which means mute, not what we think it would we say dumb these days. There's Salvation Hunters. There is The Adventures of Prince Ahmed, which is one of the first earliest animated silent films, and Philibus, a really fantastic like airborne adventure about a female pilot spy in the 20s.
So I guess nowadays people have all these distractions, right? There's so much going on every time you watch a show or a movie of any type. But I guess back in the day, this was all they had, was silent films. But people still today love going and kind of being a part of this blast from the past. Why do you think that is? Like, why are we still so intrigued with silent films today?
I think it's for that very reason. We have too many distractions these days. And it's so interesting to imagine a time when you would just go to the movies and it literally was just the movie and then some live music in the auditorium with you. That was special to that show. It wasn't a recorded soundtrack that could be played over and over again. It was a musician who was literally watching the movie and showing you, kind of like leading you how to kind of like feel and enjoy the film a little bit more. And we just don't have an experience like that in 2025. So got to go the way back to 1925.
Yes, why not?
To do it.
Well, I'm hooked. So tell me, how do I get tickets? How much are they? Tell me all the good details.
Very affordable. Denverfilm.org is our website where you can see Denver Silent Film Festival, get tickets there, along with all the other things we do at Denver Film. I think the highest ticket price is $15, which is a general price these days at all movie theaters, but you get a live musical performance at the same time. And we do have a couple of screenings, a little bit to reach more of the community that are pay what you can. And those are highlighted on the website, which ones those are. And they're very affordable because we want everyone to come and enjoy all this fantastic silent film and these amazing performances.
Experience that bygone era that you've been talking about. How much fun. I think you've hooked me in. Thank you so much for coming in and talking about this. So the Denver Silent Film Festival, it kicks off September 12th. runs through September 14th. For a full lineup and to snag your tickets, head to denverfilm.org. How much fun is that?